Welcome to day 1 of our daily stretching for full mobility. Please find a comfortable chair to begin in. We eventually will work up into standing and using the chair for assistance, but we'll start out with a comfortable seat. So find your feet on the earth if they reach. If they don't, you can always roll up a blanket and just sort of add a little bit of extra height, or just be on your toes. It's perfectly okay. But once you've found that comfortable seat, we're gonna move our bum just a little bit forward so we're not leaning into the back of our chair. We're not rounding and slouching. We're keeping it nice and engaged. So draw the belly in, find a little bit of core support. Those abdominals that wrap around the front of our body come all the way to the back. So we wanna feel the muscles support us, not just the bones. But once you're here, let your eyes softly close. Feel the body relax a little bit. We still want to maintain that length, but you can allow a bit of softness within the body. Simply connect to the body breathing. Maybe notice how the thoughts start to slow. We begin to presence ourselves and connect. We're going to begin by building our 3-part breath, our foundational breath of yoga, also known as Dirga. So place one hand on your belly, right or left, whichever feels best. And as we inhale, feel the breath draw into the belly and the hand lift with that expansion. And as we exhale, feel the belly soften, the hand drawing in. And big breath in and full breath out. One more just like this. Good. Let your hands begin to find your side ribs, so thumbs wrapping behind you, fingers around the front. As we inhale, feel the rib cage start to expand. The belly will start to fill and then it'll lead up into the ribs. And as we exhale, feel those ribs draw back towards center. Feel the belly draw in as the breath leaves the body. Inhaling again, belly fills, ribs expand. And as we exhale, ribs draw back in and navel to the spine. Good. One more on your own. Good. And finally, hands to the chest, maybe stacking your palms. Take a big breath in, filling the belly, the ribs, and maybe just a slight lift of the hands as you breathe into the chest. And then as we exhale, chest softens, lungs towards center, and belly to spine. Inhaling, filling from the bottom all the way up to the top. And as we exhale, emptying out, letting go all the way down. Again, big breath in. And big breath out. Good. And don't worry about matching my length. If it's a little bit more shallow, it's all good. A little bit shorter. One more breath here with the hand on the chest. Good. Return the hands back to the belly. One last big full breath all the way up. And all the way out. Belly drawing in at the bottom. Release the hands to the lap. Good. Softly open your eyes if they're gently closed. Good. All right. Check in if you've started to slouch around a little bit. Again, find that tall spine, lift through the crown. There's a slight engagement of our inner thigh, so drawing our knees towards each other, just discouraging them from rolling out. From here, we're gonna take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, start to turn your gaze to the right. Notice how far you're able to open. And then slowly draw it back through center. Try and keep the chin parallel to the floor. Again, inhale as we start to turn our gaze to the left. And then exhale back through center. Good, couple more. Maybe notice how the cervical spine, our neck, just starts to feel a little bit like a rubber band as we turn our gaze. It tightens. We don't want that rubber band to snap, so we stay back just a little bit. Good. Come on back through center. From here, keep this left tip of the ear reaching for the sky as you drop that right ear, and then come on back up through center. Right tip of the ear lifts to the sky, left ear drops. Good. Couple more each side. Starting to wake up now the sides of our neck and into our trapezius, our upper shoulder area. Good. Come on back up through center, and then little tuck of the chin, lower the forehead, drop the gaze. Inhale, roll that right ear towards the right shoulder, and then tuck the chin and roll it back through center. Inhaling, left ear towards the left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. Couple more each side, just slowly rolling the head side to side like a little rolling bowling ball. Good. After you complete on the left, come on back through center, chin tucked, forehead bowed. Hold here. Check in. Notice if you're collapsing or rounding in the chest. And again, lift the sternum, shoulders roll back. Let's go ahead and interlace our fingers and place our clasped hands on the back of the head. Let your elbows drop in. Keep that heart lifted. Gentle squeeze of the elbows towards each other. We're not pushing the hands into the back of the head. We're not forcing the head down. We're just letting the weight of our arms help deepen the stretch. 2 more big full breaths here. Good. Pressing the feet, squeezing in through the inner thighs, belly to spine. Start to press into the sitting bones as you lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the forehead, let the elbows open wide, and press the head into the hands for a supported back extension here. So we're opening the front body, opening our chest and our underarms, finding length and strength through the back body. Big breath in and full breath out. 2 more. Last one. Good. For a little bit of support, navel to the spine. Start to extend through the crown. Let the shoulders stack over the hips. Let the chin come back to parallel. Release the interlaced fingers. Let the arms open wide and float down. Good. From here, draw the shoulders up around the ears and then roll them forward. Inhaling them up and dropping them down. Good. Switch the directions, inhaling them up and rolling them back. Good. Feel a little open through the chest, hopefully from our expansions. Good. All right, once you're complete, roll those shoulders down and then float the arms up. Let them come a little bit wide. And then from here, we're gonna cross or bend at our elbows, crossing our forearms, letting our elbows, or grabbing a hold of our elbows as our forearms stack. It's okay if your arms are angled forward. It's okay if they are sort of chest height, and it's okay if they're up overhead. Wherever they are, press the feet, squeeze in through those inner thighs, belly to spine. Inhale to lift, and then as we exhale,
Let that right elbow drop. Let that left elbow lift. Good. Inhale, come on back through center. Release the arms, switch the forearms, so opposite hands on top. Inhale to lift, right elbow lifts, left elbow drops. Good. Inhale, come on back up, switch. Good. Lean to the right. Inhale, back up. Release and switch. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left elbow drops, right elbow lifts. Good. Inhale. Release. Good. Last one each side. Lean to the right. Switch the forearms. Good. Lift and then exhale to the left. Inhale, back up. Good. Release the arms. We're going to let them bend at the elbow. Come to about shoulder height. So roll those shoulders back. I know there's lots of sensation, so be aware. Take a break if you need to. Sort it out. Wiggle, shake, whatever feels good. But come back to cacti when you're ready. Palms forward, elbows at shoulder height. If it doesn't serve you to be here, then just let your hands lower down. It's all good. From here, inhale, lengthen and lift. And as we exhale, we're going to twist from the navel, right rib, right shoulder, opening to the right. Inhale to come on back through center. Exhale to the left. Good. So inhale through center, that rubber band again as we twist. Exhale to the right. Try not to let it snap, no pain. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Good. 2 more each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Last one. Good. Once you're complete, come on back through center, lower your arms, release your shoulders if needed. That completes 6 movements of the spine, our flexion and extension, twisting side to side, and then also the side body. When you're ready, we're going to come to standing. So support yourself if you need to. Hands on the thighs. You can start to lean forward, come to the edge of your chair, press into the feet, slowly come on up. I'm going to rotate my chair. You may or may not need to, but we're going to turn it on its side so that the back of the chair here offers as our support. Good. From here, you could be standing quite close to the chair, feet either hip width apart, a little bit wider if you need a bit more stability, whatever feels good. Hands are going to come down alongside the body. If you're feeling a little bit unstable, you can always be side to the chair, and then this way you have this available. But we're going to find our sun breath. So inhale the arms out to the side, up overhead or as high as feels comfortable, and then exhale to lower. Good. 7 more. Inhale. Soft shoulders, soft elbows. Exhale to lower. Good. 6. Maybe look up if it feels okay, and lower the gaze as the hands come down. Good, halfway there, the final 4. Let the breath lead the movement. Inhale up into 3. Good, final 2 if you can. And last one. Good, beautiful. As you lower the arms, be sure to be facing the chair, so turn around if you need to. Hands on the back of the chair. We're going to start to step our feet back as we prepare for downward facing dog. So this is going to allow us to have a right angle in our body. Legs are going to be vertical, and then torso is going to be parallel to the floor, horizontal. I need to walk my feet a little bit further. Got long arms. I'm going to let them come a little bit wide here. But from here, start to bend into the knees. Invite that softness to begin. Let the bum press back. Let the torso maybe lower. Let the chest maybe soften between the arms. Inner thighs squeeze towards each other. So if your thighs roll a little bit wide, we want to roll them in. And if it feels okay, press into the feet in order to lengthen the back of the legs. Great. From here, check in. Our rib cage, it might start to drop and hang, kind of swooping like a hammock. We want to pull in. So belly draws in, low ribs tuck, hands on the chair. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Good. 2 more big breaths here. We're opening the backs of the legs. And we're also stretching and strengthening our front and back torso. Good. So just as I said at the beginning of the class about our abdominals, they wrap around the body. So when we keep our core engaged, we're strengthening through the back abdominals. Big breath in. And full breath out. Good. Soften into the knees. Let them come forward a little bit. Use the hands on the back of the chair to press down. Lift the torso. Take your time. We're going to step and walk our feet in. Good. From here, separate your feet. So maybe heel toe them wide. I like to turn my toes out and my heels on the edge of my mat, so a bit wider than hip width apart if you're not working with a mat. From here, we're going to find a bit of a squat. So again, hands on the back of the chair for assistance. Start to bend into one knee and the other as you start to lower the bum. And maybe you only come down an inch or two, maybe a little bit more. But wherever you are, we want to keep the shoulders stacked over hips. So instead of leaning forward, see if you're able to stack your shoulders. And that might mean that you come up in order to do so. But from here, again, check in with that core. We don't want the bum pressing back, nor do we want the tail tucked under. We want a nice neutral spine, belly drawing in, shoulders stacked over hips. Press the feet, come up, good, and then exhale to lower back down. Press the feet, coming up, and exhale to lower. Good, inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more. And on this last one, we're going to hold. So as you drop down, again, try and find the integrity within the posture. Find that 3-part breath. Big breath in and full breath out. Come up if you need to, but hold if you can. Good. 1 more breath. This is a great way to check in with your strength as you work through this. So as you return back to this class, doing it multiple times, you might be able to hold longer as you practice. Good. Once you're complete, hands on the chair, press the feet, start to lengthen through the legs. Come on back up. Beautiful. All right, from here, let's draw the toes and heels in. Good. Awesome. You can go ahead and rotate your chair or rotate yourself on the mat. But from here, chair is to my right side of the body, so my right hip is next to the chair. I'm gonna have my hand on the back of the chair for just a little bit of extra support as we come into a balancing posture. From here, I'm going to draw the left heel to the ankle, coming up onto my toes, and rotating this left thigh and knee out. So an external rotation. You can stay here. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe sole the foot to the calf. Good. If you really want to challenge yourself, maybe lifting the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Whatever feels good. Awesome. From here, feel your heart lift, shoulders down the back, hand on the chair for support. If it feels okay, inhale that left arm up and over. You can keep the right hand on the chair, or if you really want to challenge, begin to draw this right arm out to the side and up overhead. So full tree, supported tree, whatever feels good. If it doesn't work for your shoulder, having your arm raised, let it come with the thumb sort of center of the chest or hand on the hip. One more big breath. Good. All right. Turn this left knee in. Good. Awesome. Lower that left leg down. Beautiful. We're going to rotate to the other side of the chair. I'm going to rotate my chair so I've got the back of it. We're going to come back to our squats. So let your feet open up wide. We already know where we're going, so heels in, toes out. Good. Stack the shoulders over hips to begin. Engage that core, belly to the spine. Beautiful. Hands on the chair. Begin to start to lower. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale to lower. Inhaling up, lowering down. Good. That's already halfway. We've got 3 more. If you can, try not to lock into the knees. We want to keep that soft bend as we come up. Good. Last one. Lower to hold. Good. Thighs and knees open wide to our pinky sides of our feet. That belly's drawing in, shoulders stacked. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more. Hands on the chair, press the feet, extend through the legs coming up. Good. Let your heels and toes draw in or step your feet towards each other. Rotate your chair or your body and find left hip alongside that left chair. Good. Awesome. Finding tree pose on the right side here. So again, maybe come to toes, pivoting the heel to the ankle, externally rotating your thigh and knee. Maybe find calf on this side, maybe find inner thigh on this side, whatever feels good. Good. Open that right knee. Keep the belly drawing in, keep that sternum lifted, the heart lifted, and crown of the head. If your body calls for it, inhale, right arm out to the side and up overhead. You can stay, you can find hand at prayer, hand at the hip, left hand on the chair, or maybe challenge, maybe float that left arm up to meet the right. Big breath in and full breath out. Big breath in and full breath out. Last breath. Good. As we exhale, float the arm down. Good. Turn this right knee in, lower it back down. Beautiful. Awesome. From here, find your way back to your seat, just as we were at the beginning of class. Allow your feet to find the earth. Again, come forward just a little bit. Hug the belly in towards the spine. Good. Softly close your eyes. Notice your breath. Notice the body. Be aware of any lingering sensations from our practice. Come back to the 3-part breath. Again, breathing into the belly, the mid-chest, and all the way up to the top of the chest. If it serves you, you can always place one hand on the belly and one on the chest. Last 2 big breaths here. Lower the hands if they're on the belly or the chest. Release any control of the breath, any manipulation, and just come back to your natural rhythm. Allow your hands to come together at your heart center, palms touching, a slight tuck of our chin, a bow of our forehead. Thank you for joining me here on your chair, assisted by our mats. Take good care. Namaste.